you guys what this channel is really about and how I go about trying to maintain this channel now and keep it pushing and rocking. This channel is definitely about bringing awareness to all the injustice things going on to citizens throughout the whole world, right? But you guys got to keep in mind that to be a part of the game, you got to play the game. And to play the game, you got to be a part of the game. So when I post different things up there, right, I get people in the comment section trying to tell me this is a distraction and this is that and that and this is that and that and this, right? Not understanding that my channel is based upon just being real with yourself first and sending real true messages to the world, you know? So when I post things like that, like Will Smith slapping Chris Rock, you know, whether some people want to say a stage or not, is always a learning lesson that can be brought about from a situation. You know, people can always learn something from situations. You know, whether it was real, if it was real, and Chris Rock, he handled himself as a gentleman. If it was fake, well, I guess Will Smith is a fool because he allowed the whole world to scrutinize him without coming out saying it was fake. But that's not here or there. But this channel is about, you know, bringing awareness to injustice across the world. Not just America, but all over the world. And we know things that, you know, some people know more than others. Like we know it's certain families that's running a lot of the world. You know, that's why we just call it the 1% and the 99%. And I don't get too deep off into that, you know, because if you've been with me since I had the channel back in October, November, I touched all those topics and my channel became a targeted channel. You know, I couldn't do anything right on the channel. I couldn't do anything right on the channel because I was saying certain things that most people, you know, aren't allowed to say because of censorship. So look, Wonderland. So with that being said, I'm not about to get into the distraction game of that's a distraction, this is a distraction. It's a YouTube channel that's putting out information about unjust that's going on in the world. But I have to be I have to play the game to be a part of the game. I have to put up videos of what's going on outside of just what's going on in the real world. It's two worlds. It's the metaverse world and it's the real world. It's the Truman Show also. So I take that back. It's three worlds that we live in. So at the end of the day, I have to be a part of the game to play the game. So I don't need people putting in the comment section on videos, it's a distraction or it's a distraction. If you understood my channel, then you'll know that the message I put out behind videos is because I have to be a part of the game to play the game. That's why I put up them different videos. Salute to everybody who locked in. That's why I put up the Will Smith video. That's why I put up certain videos, because in between me putting in videos with real substance, I have to play that game also. I have to put up the videos with the BS just to keep the channel flowing and growing. You know, to keep it flowing and growing, I have to put those type of things up there. If not, you know, if I don't put those things up there, the channel not growing. It's not growing and instead of losing. It's losing count. But long as I'm putting up the other different content up there, the channel is growing and more people can wake up to the reality of what we really going through. And that's what I'm doing. That's why when I put those videos up there and I put those hashtags up there, it's because it's videos on the channel that people can go look at injustice being done to other people. But if they don't see that, if they see a channel full of, if I have a channel full of injustice, how much further do you think the channel gonna grow? They're not gonna allow the channel to grow because these channels like that does not grow. Channels that show injustice and channels that show truth about what's going on and channels that's against the grain, they don't grow. They don't grow at all. As a matter of fact, they get suppressed and they lose views and they lose subscribers. They don't grow. So in order to play the game, you got to be a part of the game. You got to put up the entertainment side of everything. That way, those hash marks it can find its way in the algorithm and bring you bring you new people to your channel, and hopefully those new people, when they stroll through your channel, they can look at the other videos and see what your channel really is about. See that you for the people, and see that you're really bringing awareness to what's going on around the world, not just in America but every country, and see that you're not biased to the truth. You know, you're not biased to the truth. If you're wrong, if you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're wrong. And that's what this channel is about. That's what it's about. So when I post any type of thing that might not be unjusted related, it's entertainment to actually bring those who not aware of what's going on because they're distracted by entertainment. You have to be a part of it, the game, to actually play the game. You know, you have to be a part of it. You know, people have to actually see. You have to put up what's trending. You have to put out that what's trending, and they're gonna gather your whole new audience. And you have to hope that that person look at your homepage and see the injustice video posted right there, and click on it and watch it, and then stroll through your channel and see what your channel really about. You know, you can't just post stuff as the angry person all the time, because that only gonna get you so far with getting your information out there to people that need to know and people who sleep. So you got to post different stuff. You got to. In the YouTube world, you got to. You don't have to become a part of it, but you have to post different stuff. And that's just the way it is. If you want to survive this game, you got to post different stuff. Otherwise, you'll be blackballed like YouTube was doing me. You'll be shadow banned like YouTube was doing me. So you got to post things out there to build an audience, to wake them up. Everybody, think about it. It's not a person that don't like controversial. That everybody like controversial. Everything about, like, Will Smith situation went viral because it was controversial. Everybody like controversy. Everybody. People don't like real stuff. You know, people real things that's happening. People be like, it's a dream. How many times people told people that this was happening, that was happening? You know, this was happening. You know, that was happening. And they get overlooked. How many times you went to somebody and say, hey, you need to stock up some food because food shortage is coming, and they didn't hear you. You know, Joe Biden, he got on national television and told people food shortages are coming, and some people still think he's full of shit. And you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, when you putting out messages out there, I was watching YouTube myself yesterday, and I stumbled up on a channel that said that entertainers are literally actors, and they take on other personas when they act and roll up, and that. You know how crazy that sound? Like, people were saying Michael Jackson is this person, Tupac is this person, Elvis is this person. So you mean to tell me those people don't age? Whatever happened to people just regularly dying? You know, what happened to old age? You get older, you just die. So this channel is not about bullshit and feeding into nobody bullshit. This channel is about being straight and direct, unbiased, and being real. What's right was right, what's wrong. And paying homage and respect to the Most High. That's what this channel is about. Ain't got nothing to do with all that extra whatever people try to tend to be. And nah, this channel is about paying homage to the Most High and convincing people out here in the world to let their good outdo their bad, because nobody perfect. That's what this channel is about. That's what it's about. It's about not passing judgment on nobody because what their thoughts are, what they believe, you know, not belittling nobody. It's about uplifting people. You know, so when I post stuff up there about police brutality, when I post stuff up there about, you know, Shanghai, China going in lockdowns, it's to bring awareness to what might be coming in front of you. You know, what might be coming in front of you, what you might be facing. You know, and it's to bring awareness to not let people remember and forget, you know, just 3-4 months ago, this is the state of where you was at. This is the state of where you was at. You know, this is how things were. You know, this is how things were. This is, you know, And it's a narrative to keep you in that state of mind frame to be in the 99%, because the 1% is imaginary. Because the actual person is the value, and not the money, not the monetary system. This is what this channel is about. It's to bring awareness and open people's eyes up to the reality of the world and uplift people. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. So when I drop these videos back to back, I'm hoping that people could read between the entertainment and read between the reality of what I'm saying, some real stuff. The entertainment is to continue to grow. The reality is to keep it real on the real from the BS. So nothing I post is a distraction. Everything I post is for a reason. Everything I post for a reason. You know, when I post the Will Smith stuff, that was because the YouTube algorithm completely kicked me out because of the stuff I post. That was me trying to get back into the algorithm so I can grab an audience and put in front of them what's really going on. That's what that's about. So when I post stuff like that, you guys need to support those videos and try to help those entertainment videos jump into the algorithm so I can finish spreading the message and bringing awareness to police brutality and the unfair treatment that people are going through in other countries. That's what this is about. That's what it's about. You know, bringing awareness to what Joseph Dockett said. That's what it's about. You know, letting people know it's people on this planet that literally don't want you to be here. You know, that's what this channel is totally about. It's about bringing awareness. You know, that's why I always say, get you some food, get some water. And I always, people don't realize sometimes I dumb it down because people don't understand. Like when I say, you know, if you got a bottle of liquor, you might have paid $30, $40 for it, and you go get you 10, 15 cases of water for that same $30, $40. And that water lasts you 6, 7 months when that liquor only gonna last you a week or two. It depends on how you drink. So that's me dumbing it down. That's me saying, like, it don't make sense for you not to have water when you got liquor. That's me, alcohol. That's me dumbing it down, you know? And I jump on here just to say that, not distracted by anything. I'm focused. But when I put up entertainment, it's to gather and build an audience so I can bring awareness on a bigger plateau to what's going on in the world and the kind of issues that we facing, like I've been doing. Salute to everybody for locking in. Salute to everybody for rocking with me. I'm going to continue to do this thing for y'all. Much respect, much love.